Hi folks, thanks for the opportunity to put together a quick video for you showing using road design to design a haul road in mountainous terrain. Um, we'll sent two videos to you, so this one's kind of the trimmed down uh, kind of Coles Notes version, and then we'll have another one taking the design from start to finish with all the steps in it. Uh, yeah, so this is largely a finished design, but I'm going to use it to just show you how things behave for designing a mountainous terrain. As we can see here, we've got a pretty benign switchback. We've got a nasty one on this ridge, fairly typical one over here, and not quite a real switchback here, more just wrapping around a nose, but definitely a tricky spot. Other uh, really notable things of the design is we have a couple really nasty end haul sections, so we're in full bench. So no filling, and that's just because the slope is so close to its angle of repose. And yeah, so let's just go into our 3D options. I'm gonna just make it so we don't see the triangles associated with that, and we can zoom around a little quicker. So yeah, this is our kind of typical switchback where we're filling in lower leg and then going into a through cut in the upper. Of course, uh, just general road design practice for designing switchbacks is you always want to kind of work with the terrain and find ideally a flat-ish spot to put your switchbacks. So these aren't by any means flat, but they certainly just making the best opportunities out of the section of the ground that we have. So let's switch over to our other view. So this is our, let's say, typical switchback here. The gradient of a road, we've kept our design speed or our design grade at less than 12%. So for switchbacks, we've got our IPs. We can drag it around. Let's go to where we're at. So everything's going to update in real time. So we got a big fill. We can bring that in, butting the two curves up against each other, and that looks a lot more reasonable. Yeah, it's for adjusting the curves, we set our radius. So I've got a 18-meter radius curve for a switchback. So that's also pretty normal. You have a reduced design speed through your switchbacks, more focused on around getting the trucks do it rather than maintaining your design speed of whatever we have. Here we've got a lot of R35s, so 35-meter radius curves, so that the rest of the road's probably around a 30 km/h design speed. Yeah, so that's the one switchback. Let's look at a section where we've got the road in full bench. So I think right there's a nasty section. Here it's I just moved the alignment around, maintaining our grade, and of course pushed it into the hill so we don't have runaway cuts. So again, it's interactive. Different views are going to show you what's going on. So if I move the alignment out, we get these long runaway fills that aren't really buildable. Let's move that back, just hit undo. Oh, and I've got a little sliver fill there. Yeah, so it's all very interactive. It's company got its start designing or building software to design roads in steep terrain. Based out of Vancouver, the original clients were on the BC coast, and yeah, it's been built from there. Other things worth mentioning here, just in the kind of teaser, our cross section. So we've got our template editor. It's set up to behave how we want it. So I've got it so it's going to throw a berm on if there's a risk of going over an edge. We've got a slope component that's going to bench our cut slopes if we're over 5-meter cut. And our width is set set in here. So all these parameters are really customizable. You can make it do pretty well everything you want, and yeah, and I've mentioned it in the other video. Probably a smaller or narrower haul road than what you're hoping to design in South America, but all this is just customizable. So I could go to a 12 meter width on that side, and same to the other on this side if you want, and yeah, do whatever it is you want to do. So yeah, that's kind of a teaser. Uh, let you look at the other video, and hopefully you like what you see. And if you have any questions, uh, feel free to give us a shout. Thanks.